All right. I fixed the chat, by the way. Oh, come on. He's down. He was down. He was down, right? He wasn't down? He was down. He hit the ground. For some reason, I'm pulling for the Giants. They played so hard. What's up, JD? Where did my music go? There we go. Still 16-6. Throw it deep, Russell. Throw it deep, Russell. Cam Scatterboo. Spain, running from pain. Oh, you're in Cali for a week? Uh, I was gonna say it's a good week, but all weeks are good weather. Yes, it's like perfect weather. What team? I created my own team. I did a team on um Team Builder online, and I built my own Stonethrowers. I'll show them to you in a minute. I made those uniforms too. Cam Scatterboo, Cam Scatterboo. I got 5 different uniforms. The only thing bad about this, I can't tweak them. Like once I upload them on into the league, then it's just this. And I already see some things I would love to do. First and 10 for the Giants. Scatterboo. Thank you. Thank you, Tiny. What's up? Hey, what's up, Maj? Whoa! That's a blast from the past, and I ain't heard from you in years. What's up? You having a hard day, Maj? I'm brushing it off. I'm so mad at Jerry, it's ridiculous. going back. Good job, Watkins. He's a rookie of mine. Hold on. Let's get that instant replay and watch this move. Now, when you can hit these moves going full speed, watch this. Shoop. Nasty. What's up, T. Blair? I'm going to go over your team in a minute. That's another one about of the commissioners. Oh, I have nothing to say about the game, Mosh. It's like we all knew what was going to happen this season with our defense on the defensive side of the ball. And our defense wasn't good as is. And somehow Jerry Jones has convinced a lot of the Cowboys fan base that if we cut one of our main players, our best player, that we can get better instantly, or we can get better. And for us to be better with what we got from the Parsons trade than we were with Parsons, we're going to have to hit jackpot. Like on both picks. It's going to have to hit jackpot. And then we can replace the impact on what Parsons gave to our football team. Oh, yeah, man. Y'all got Kellen Moore. And then y'all did the Tyler Shook. Which, hey, I almost drafted Tyler Shook in this game. I would have if I got stuck at quarterback. I bet everybody looked at it when my phone went ding. No, you probably couldn't hear it as good as I did. Did you hear that, or was that in my ear? Oh, good question, Mosh. When did I turn my monetization off and why? Very good question, Mosh. Well, I didn't turn it off. I was connected with Vox Media. So a long time ago, Vox Media partnered up with me or whatever, and I was underneath really the umbrella of Vox Media, right? So in the off season, Vox decided to sunset their program with YouTube. And I thought they were sunsetting me. I was like, no, I'll be more productive. Don't, I'm cool with this, whatever. But no, they were sunsetting their program with YouTube. So when their program got severed with YouTube, then my connection with YouTube was broken. And they told me, this is what they told me, Rob. They told me that I could just sign up and come back and become a YouTube partner again and become monetized. Like you're just saying, I can remonetize myself. And I'm like, wait a minute, no. You can't tell me that I would be under the same thing that when I got monetized way back in, what was it, 2007, 2008? You gonna tell me right now I'm on the same thing? No. No. So right now, I had a conversation with my friend ChatGTP, and ChatGTP said, if I can do it, it's better for me to stay independent than to be a YouTube partner. So I'm just gonna roll independent for a while. Y'all don't have to watch any commercials. I don't get paid, and I'm just gonna have fun, and I'm just gonna see where this leads. If it leads to better places than the other thing, because I mean, it wasn't like I was just like not doing all great was a YouTube partner. So, and the way ChatGTP broke it down as in, if any money comes to me, advertising money comes to me from anywhere, then it's all mine. I don't have to share that with YouTube. So, Chat's, he pretty cool. He knows what he's talking about. But that was a good question, Maj. Very good question. I you could tell I was bent out of shape because I was like, man, on my site, Maj, I had partners since '07. I was, and my blue check is still here. They didn't take my blue check. I would have cried if they took my blue check. But yeah, I was bent out of shape for a minute about not being a YouTube partner. But now I'm good with it. I could come back and be one anytime, and then another thing, Mosh, it says that I'm not being watched. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not being watched by the bots as much since I'm out of the partner program. Now, when I'm in the partner program, I'm making money. So the bots are watching me, controlling me, making sure I don't do anything or whatever. Now that I'm outside of the system, I'm not subject to as much scrutiny as I would inside. So I like that. All right, let me go back to the other stuff. Man, Shang, I'm so tired of Dak, Eberflus. It was Micah's fault. None of these people will put the blame on the three-headed dumb monster running and drafting, bargain bin shopping for 30 years. Yeah. It's all Jerry. That's why I said I if you saw my after game video, I called Jerry my side hoe for like moving forward. I mean, I'm just not going to take the Cowboys seriously. I can't take the Cowboys seriously. I mean, what does it look like getting emotional over a team that not an owner that isn't as interesting in winning as you are? The Lions score 52 on the Bears. Yep. I don't want that. Hey, Texas Cat, that makes me not want to play the Lions. If the Lions put 52 on that defense, that's kind of what it's not saying as bad things about what I'm seeing is like the Lions are killers. Because I don't know who can stop. I can't. We couldn't even begin to stop at those teams. As bad as we are, and we so need it, why are we refusing to resign Stephen Gilmore? I don't know, but I don't know about your boy Diggs, man. I just he looked like he quit today too. It's like, how can you care, Mario? How can you care when you see? Oh, good catch, Thornton. How can you care when you don't see any care coming from the front office? Incomplete, yeah. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. It's so hard to care about Jerry's team. And I think I'm going to stop calling them the Cowboys. I'm just going to call them Jerry's team. Do I think we're done? You know what? I don't think we really had a chance this year, Cortez. And that's what I said this earlier when at the start of the season. This is going to be a roller coaster season. And now, last week we were here. This week we were here. Next week it might be just a solid game like week one. Then we go. It's just going to be a roller coaster season. But I don't think we with Micah, I don't think we had enough to go deep in the playoffs. I thought we might have had a chance to win a playoff game or two, possibly. But now I don't think we can make it to the playoffs. Holy crap. Holy crap. Thornton. Wow. Kareem Hunt. That was a physical run right there. What do I think about Dak just building up his stats? What do you mean Dak just building up his stats? Cortez? Dak is done. Dak has no reason to build up his stats. Dak is done. There's no reason to talk about Dak. There's no reason to keep saying anything about Dak. Dak is done. There's nothing Dak can do to make this football team any good, any better than what it is. It is what it is. There's nothing any one player can do. No, you Cortez, when you say Dak is just doing stuff for stats, you go into the dude's character that he ain't even trying to win, and that's just like that's stupid, man. You need to know that for a fact before you say that he's just like. I mean, I don't even know what that makes. Does Dak get XP or something for better stats? He missed it. Does he get XP for extra stats? What does extra stats get you? That he's just playing the game for stats. I did. Turpin, yes. And I've been very hard on Turpin. He did. He caught that ball and took that hit. Worthy. Joe Milton with the wheels just there. Y'all saw Joe Milton with the wheels? Oh, I got to show you my team. Woo. All right. Let's go meet the Stonethrowers. A team way more important than the Cowboys to me. Why did they start playing after they tied at 14? I don't know. That's what I said. Let's just start this game over. Let's have it at 14 to start this game over. I thought it was going to be all good after that point. I really did, Texas Cat. Do I think CD would be ready to go next week? Yeah, he'll be ready. Jerry's team is done. This is Jerry's team. All right, let's go to GM's office. Manage your rosters. We're going to go to the Stonethrowers rosters first. All right. This is my quarterback, Mr. Milton. Wait a minute, hold on. Ray Charles is asking me something. Ray Charles asked, do you think... Got to get controller. What you say, Ray? When do you think Siobhan Rebel and Overshawn come back? The defense will look. No, it will look better with them. It's gonna look better with them, for real. But yeah. Miles did okay today. Yeah, here we go. And that you see right there, do you see that 99 throw power right there? That's the reason why I went high to get Joe Milton. I went real high in the draft. Hold on. All right, let me turn the TV off. The game over now. But Joe Milton got that 99 throw power. The deep accuracy almost got me to not draft him because I needed deep accuracy, but I hadn't had a problem with that yet. The medium's good with 79. The short is really good. I'll be definitely using his short accuracy. So the only thing that's weak is his deep accuracy, but he throws it so hard that it's so far out there that I don't think the accuracy is going to be that much of a problem. Now, when you see me play my games and I throw it out there to Xavier Worthy and it's an overthrow, I don't know how you can overthrow Xavier Worthy though. But if it's all off and Worthy misses it, it's going to be because of that low deep accuracy. Everything that I love. I mean, he even got decent speed when you just saw him run at 85 speed with 85 acceleration and 79 agility. That's okay. It's not bad. But yeah, I had to jump high. Dak's throw power is 91, I think. It's 91. The guy in the league who got Dak, we do a thing called age reversal. We'll give you either a chance to get two captains that get a dev each on offense, one on offense, one each defense, and one gets a dev upgrade, or you get a 10-year age reversal. So the guy that drafted Dak now has a 22-year-old Dak Prescott. They got beat today though. The bounce that looked like it was a great. That was a defensive beatdown. 99 throw power. Yes, sir. I love it. Send it. Yeah, I was happy to see Joe Milton here. Dak can just go somewhere. Dak should have left. I told Dak to leave. Dak, there's no reason for you to be here. I mean, you're trying to play hero ball every week. It ain't gonna work every week. Russ always run more than that. I do not see the Dallas Cowboys getting anywhere near the Super Bowl. I see them barely touching the playoffs a few times, possibly in the next 10 years. They might get lucky and hit the playoffs a couple of times, but they're not getting to no divisional round. That divisional curse where they hadn't been to the Super Bowl, that is going to last a long time because now we're headed toward the bottom of the NFL. And once we get to the bottom, getting out of there is going to be tough. We're going to be back, though. Our best seasons will be 500. The salary cap, Siren, we do fantasy. So we did a huge fantasy draft. So the salary cap is mixed into where they got picked. For instance, I picked Joe Milton third. It was strategic, but it was strategic by accident because when you pick somebody in the third round, yeah, I told you I jumped for him. Probably shouldn't have, but the guy who I'm playing was wanting him. but he was in the third round. And if you pick a guy in the third round, they're on a 1-year contract coming in, that first season. So now I have to sign Joe Milton, to a longer contract, which is going to be good because the Joe Milton that I'm going to sign for 5 years right now is 71 overall. He's probably going to end up to being 80, 80, 83, 84, 85 in the next year or so. So I'm going to be working on him getting his overall up. But right now I'm going to be paying him for, this level of a player. So I'm going to have him on a real good contract. Washington dominated without their quarterback today. Maybe we need to find a coach like they have in Washington. Maybe he'll help us out. We'll win more than 3 or 4 games, but Vikings killed the Bengals. Oh yeah, without JoJo. What's up, Juan? All right, but that's Joe. That's Joe Milton. So he's my quarterback, and my backup quarterback. Leave him alone. I'm a Clemson fan. He has a strict contract with us with no massages. Deshaun, no, look at me, no massages, and we'll be fine. But he's not old either. He's still only 29, which is crazy. You feel like Deshaun Watson is like a 30, 35, 36-year-old quarterback. He's not. He just had a tough life. Yeah. My running back is not this guy. It is this guy, Michelle Tootin. I jumped for Tootin pretty high too. I reached for him because I wouldn't have had him if I didn't reach for him. You know what I'm saying? Somebody would have got him in the round before it came back to me. But he was gotten because, of course, that acceleration, 96, and speed, 95, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And I'm gonna be using him a lot in the passing game. So that type speed, on little dump offs and little drags and little curls and little stuff, like little quick stuff, me getting the ball in his hands and he can move like that will be like very, 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 very dangerous. No massages. Yes, Ray Charles. No massages. But that's my boy Michelle Tootin. So happy to have him. And then I think I'm even happier. This guy, I did a lot of research on him. Before the draft, but I never actually drafted him on a team and played with him or whatever. But he looked so interesting. And what we looked at, his size. He's 6 foot. He's huge. He's 6'1", 224 pounds. And he's an elusive back. That's his archetype. His archetype is elusive back. So that's just, basically a power back that is elusive. And he runs like, I guess why I gave him Genty's number 2 because he's better than Genty in the game. But this is what messed people up. Everybody looks at that 88 speed and is like, oh, he's one of the slow running backs. But look at his acceleration and his agility. Where's DB in here? DB? I thought you were talking about David Barber. Acceleration is 90 and agility is 92. And ball carrier vision is 86 as a rookie. And change of direction is 90. All this shifty stuff is there. And he got some truck. He's got stiff arm. He's just like, it's all even up there. I was like, that looks pretty. But I never played with him. And I played with him. I think I can show you some of these videos. Hold on. I got stuff saved. That's in the, that was, that's not him. Here we go. Here's one. There he is, number 2. Watch this move. Just running, and he just moves through the defense. I was like, what? Here he goes again. Here's another one. Oh no, that wasn't him. Oh, this is the game, my preseason game, and it got real. I mean, like me throwing to this is his 99 throw power right there, and looking at Xavier Worthy. I'm like, that's just cheese. That's just cheese. Not fair. Now watch this. Watch Xavier Worthy here. This is not cool. This is not cool. That's just cheese. He's a cheese player. But you know what? It's better for me to have that cheese player than anybody else in my league. So I'm good. But look at that. That's just let's do it. I want look at that. Look at this again. Just one move there, goes through there, and then just outruns everybody from that point. Just like y'all can't run as fast as me. Yeah, he doesn't do it. Yes, sire. Caleb doesn't do it. Caleb rolls forward. So I think it's something in the ball carrier vision or something in the coding of the running backs. Because yeah, and then I have Tootin, and Tootin will bounce back. Tootin will hit his lineman, and he'll bounce back or bounce over, whatever. But Caleb will just roll. He'll just keep going with the way he's going. Oh, and look at this catch. Look at this catch. Thornton is a beast. What am I doing? What am I doing here? There we go. Show the catch and show the footwork. Show the footwork. That's what I was trying to show. There we go. That's what I was trying to show. He comes down just. Of course I jumped to get him. Penn State versus Oregon. Who I got? I'm going for Oregon. Where are they at, Ray Charles? Are they in Pennsylvania? That matters. And look at this one with Thornton. Look at Thornton here. He just catches it and stops. Look at it. And look who he's on now. That's Mr. Sauce Gardner. He ain't beat just nobody. And he ran past Sauce like it was nothing. Cheese. They're just cheese players. Dante Thornton Jr. Cheese. Oregon smells like frauds, yeah. I know who smelled like frauds. Clemson. I love doing them. No, that's my main franchise, actually. Siren B. My main franchise right now is NCAA, and I'm the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, and right now I am 10-0. I am number 4. I got 2 more games on my schedule, and my last game is against USC, of course. And the guy who has USC, look at that. Did you see the, hold on. Did you see that run? I'll get back to that. All right, let's look at this again. Oh, I skipped one. Hold on. Watch this run. This is what I'm talking about by Caleb. Look at this. Look at this run and how he bounces off and bounces forward. Boom, boom, boom. Not that run. Next one. That's this one right here. Now watch how he just rolls forward. Boom, boom. You see that? Boom, boom. You see what I'm talking about? No bouncing backwards. He hits you and he keeps going that direction. I want to see that again. I got to see it again. Look at this. Look at this touchdown run. Look at this. The Bama dynasty might be over. It might be over. So that's Caleb, and I can't wait to play with him in the league because he's gonna be one of those guys where when you have the game, you're like in your grasp, and you need a running back that's gonna be able to hurt the defense. I think he's that guy. If I was just with Tootin, if you're playing, the guys I'm playing are so good on defense that if you don't have good agility with your running back, they will meet you at a point. They know how to, when you're running this way, they know how to meet, especially this guy I'm going to play tomorrow at 1. He knows how to meet me at that point. And if I don't have somebody that can move, he'll just tackle me, like, and there'll be nothing I can do. So Tootin, he's going to set up Tootin because if you just are just a little bit late with Tootin and Tootin gets past you, he's gone. You're not going to be able to catch him. So these two running backs are going to work so well together because you won't be used to either one of them, and you don't know what to do. Hopefully. That's the plan, rather. So those two are my running backs. I got Nwangu for some returning. I got a lot of returners. I got at least 4 returners. So crazy. And this was my get of the no. This was my second get of the draft, Mr. Reggie Gilliam. He's the best, in my opinion. He's the best fullback in the game. He's fast with 87 speed, 90 acceleration. So he can be used in the passing game as well. He can be used in the passing game as well. So fullbacks, man, to have somebody blocking for you, look at his lead block. He's 87 speed and his lead block is 86. That was a huge get for me. I was so happy I got that dude. Okay, and next, Worthy. I got Worthy at the end of the draft, which was just stupid. I don't know how that happened, but I'm so happy it happened. Dante Thornton Jr., that was the get of the draft. That's the big guy that just caught the, if you don't know who he is, the guy that was catching those touchdown passes in the end zone with his footwork, and the guy who beat Sauce Gardner like he was nothing is this guy. He's rookie. He plays with the Raiders. He actually sucks in real life right now, but he's revealed now as a superstar. He's a superstar, and poor Giants. And now look at his ratings. No, first let's look at his size. He's 6'5". There are no other 6'5" receivers in the NBA, in the NFL, I don't think. Is anybody 6'5"? There's nobody 6'5". So he is 6'5", 205 pounds, 22 years old. 96 speed, 94 acceleration, then a bunch of greens with the catch the traffic, deep route, bunch of solid greens. The only thing he's not that great at is short route, which I'm just now seeing. But I can work around that. Dante. We can work around that. We can make it happen. But that was my get of the draft. Next was this guy, Jordan Watkins. If you were here earlier, I was running with this, number 14, and I was running full speed, and I ran around a dude, and it was this guy. He has the ability to do that. I love players that can do that. But he is a star development, deep threat, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. Why that? Why this song? Why he sound like I'm moving it. I'm going. That sound like too much like you know who. That sound like you know who too much. I'm gonna skip that one. I don't want to get no copyright. Should Cleveland trade Shador to Miami or Las Vegas? Maybe, yeah. Oh yeah, they do. Lazard. I remember. Yeah, Lazard's old. But yeah, I'm excited to see that. I mean, oh, he's getting ready to get up another point. But I'm excited to see Jordan Watkins. And the other one, I got another returner with Darius Davis. I told you I got a lot of returners. Devontae Walker, another speed guy, 94. Go deep, Stonethrowers. And then I had to get my boy Tez. I hadn't even used him yet. Right now, when I get off of this thing, I'm going to go into practice mode, and I'm going to be practicing with Tez because I have a sneak. Again, just like Caleb Johnson, I have a sneaky suspicion about this guy. The reason why I look at this, he's agility is 93. That's off the chains. And it's going to allow me to move a lot. His speed is slow like Caleb or whatever, but his acceleration is fine. But his change of direction and agility is ridiculous. The ball carrier vision is okay, and his kick return, he's another kick return. I got a lot of kick returners. Juke move, he got an 83. So I can't wait. I haven't thrown him one pass. I hadn't ran with him. I hadn't done anything with Tez. But, man, Tez my boy. The Colts are playing real good football. My dad's a Colts fan. My dad and my Tez. My dad and my father-in-law are both a big Colts fans, so they're happy right now. I'm happy for them too. At tight end, I have Dalton Kincaid, 25 years old. He's already good. He's gonna grow. He's gonna grow with me. I mean, I lucked out so good with this one, with that pick. At my offensive line, I went very young. And I'm not on my archetypes yet. See, like right here, it's hurting me. He's about to get another point. Will Campbell is. You see he's 79 underdog. You see underneath the 79 overall, it says 3,410 or 4,618. Once I get 4,618, I'm going to get another point, and I will be able to add to his pass protection so that his pass protection can be 79 too. And hopefully then he'll be getting more XP. So right now he's not getting that much XP, and I need him to get it because he's the stud rookie. He's the offensive lineman rookie of the draft. So, and you look, he's nice and green everywhere, just like a nice, solid player. Left tackle for the future. But I'll either this week or next week, or maybe it's not week, this point or the next time he gets to 4618 point XP, he's going to get up to agile, and then he'll grow much faster. But he's not going to grow that fast now because his development is hidden anyway. So that's my left tackle. My left guard is JPJ. He's normally a center, but I have him playing guard. And again, he's 22, but it's the same thing with Campbell over there at left tackle. He's 79 overall, and when I get 6,019 XP, I'll get another point. Now down here, I'm way off because JPJ is a power guy. So I might not get him up to like end of the year. I might get him in the scheme, but I will have him in the scheme. I mean, you can't escape me. At center, I have Will Hernandez because I got him late in the draft, and you see he's slow AF with 68 speed and 69 acceleration, all that kind of stuff. So I just keep in the middle of the defense. I think that's his name. The Eagles 6'7" Eagle wide receiver. Yeah, but he's not, I don't think he's in the game though. It must be a Texas thing, Mario. Not caring about winning. Cody Whitehair, he is not my guard. He's my backup. But my guard is Emory Jones. He too is a star, 21 years old. But it's the same thing. It's gonna be a minute before I get him into my scheme because he's a power guy, and I got to get his I got to get his agility up to where his agile he's an agile guy. So we got work to do. Emory, we got work to do. I got 3 of my 21 and 22-year-old offensive linemen. They all have to have work before they can start getting some serious XP. But look at Emory Jones though. Look at his growth. Like I only have to get 2,674. So as soon as I get him up, he'll be able to grow like fast. And my last offensive lineman is, I don't know if you know this guy, Tyler Guyton. He was there late. But that's still not bad. He's only 23, and he's already in my scheme. You see he's down there as an agile offensive lineman. He's on the right side, which he should be. He's on the right side. But his agility is right there. So he's a scheme fit already. So he's getting major XP. But look, he's set up to 74. He has to get 4,600 XP before he gets a point. But yeah, I got my man Tyler Guyton. He's pretty good. I mean, in the strength is 85, but I don't use him for that. I use him for, moving people out of the way in the run game. And he's like 82 lead block, 89 impact blocking, which are real good in the run game. And he can pass block very well, too. I've got to work on his run block power. His run block finesse is okay. Yeah. So he's a little bit better of a pass rusher than he is a run blocker, but I will work on his run blocking and get him much better at that. But that 71 agility down there, 71, that's real good for offensive lineman, for right tackle, actually. Would I have traded Parsons for Crosby in 3 firsts and second? You know what? No, I would not have, Ray. It's like, why are we paying Dak Prescott? Because if you're gonna trade your best player, you're conceding. If you say, okay, I'm gonna trade, this is my best guy, I'm gonna trade him, that's pretty much conceding. So I wouldn't have done it. I would have traded him for a load at the draft. You know what I'm saying? And then we would have like 4 or 5 players extra that are really good that would come in, mini camps, training camp. You know what I'm saying? And we have this haul for Micah. That might have been good. And plus trades during come on, Micah Parsons being traded during draft time. He could have got so much more. But I would not have left us, again, pull the rug from underneath us right before the season started. I wouldn't have done that. We 100,000,000,000%, Cyrus, go with the EA generated players. Yeah, you have to go with that because it has. That's the only way it can be completely anonymous. Because right now, I actually just did that for our league, my league. I selected the auto generated players or whatever, so I don't have any kind of view of that draft class. If I had downloaded the actual draft pack, which I'm in a league that's doing that, but I haven't scouted in that league at all because I know the draft. It completely takes all the scouting, all of that stuff. It just took it out, completely out, and I know who I want. I want Caleb Johnson. But yeah, man, it's going to be great. You know, Cyrus, it's going to be so good when NCAA goes and we do a season at NCAA, and that creates a file, and you take that file and you upload it into your Madden franchise, and you can do 2 franchises at the same time. I hope they got that in mind, where you can do your college people, and then those college people come into your pro league. I know they're going to have that doing. Do I see Dak finish his career out in Dallas? Yeah, I think Dak is going to look. Dak in no way was responsible for that loss today. Dak did everything he could. In my opinion, Dak did everything he could to try to do whatever he could to try to squeak out something, and it just wasn't there, and it was not going to happen. And I don't even feel like even if Dak and the offense and CD didn't get hurt and we were actually clicking on offense, the only chance we had is if we had the ball last. Because if Chicago proved they could do anything today on our defense that they wanted to do. They hit big plays, and they held the ball and went down there slowly and scored. So they did whatever they wanted to do to us. So I feel like whatever happened on offense, they would have had to been just matched, just like the Giants matching every score, and then we got the ball last. And then after the thing was over, that the fourth down the fourth down interception is Dak. It's Dak. So Dak, I don't care. You see Gilly, Dak are responsible for 14 part. Dak, you deserve every bit of this because you shouldn't be here. You should have left. You know how bad this football team is. You know how bad this fan base is, and gonna blame you. And today, after this game was over, you played as hard as you can play. But as soon as that thing was over and that interception was thrown in the end zone, my chat blew up. It said Dak, 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 Dak. So I can't. I'm sorry. I don't have no problems with Dak Prescott whatsoever. I think he's a fantastic, fantastic quarterback. His problem is he's Jerry Jones' whipping boy. And I can't stand that about him. And for me to prove to me that he was the guy, he could have got out of Dallas. And he wouldn't have to deal with Gilly saying 14 points, really? Ha ha. He wouldn't have to deal with stuff like that. You're out of the whole Cowboys crazy world. But you chose to stay here. So I have no pity for, I would say I don't have pity for people who make choices that are poor and poor things happen to them. Is that clear? Dak made poor decisions by choosing money and whatever kind of stardom that you have to stay with the Dallas Cowboys. So now you take the punches. You take the fan base that hates you. You take the defense that's crap, and your owner doesn't care about putting a good defense out for you. You take all of that stuff and you go home in your big house and you relax. But you have to know again, at the end of the day, you're going to be Jerry Jones' whipping boy, and that's it. This thing is so big, much bigger than for one. Arch Manning is not good. That's for one. Arch Manning Arch Manning is not good enough right now to be talked about in any way, shape, or fashion. But at the same time, it ain't about a quarterback. We got a quarterback. Dak Prescott is one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league right now. If you say he isn't, you're crazy. So we got a quarterback. We ain't got a team. We ain't got a front office. For you people who wanted us to go bad and do all horrible so we can get all these picks and we need to get a new all that stuff. Who gonna put together something new? The same guys that don't know what they're doing now? You think we're gonna gut this franchise and put on something, do it right? You know what happens when that happens? There's a complete gut change from upstairs. That's what happened to Washington. They had a complete gutting of the entire thing, and then they went up. I know he's playing like crap, but Jerry is playing a different game than us. Jerry is playing the game of making money. So to him, Arch Manning is another tool for him to make money. But then Arch Manning would be nothing but a tool unless he end up winning something. I tell you, Dak is not going to win anything. We're not that the defense we have right now will not come near a playoffs. That was somebody said that in my thing. It's just the logic of the Cowboy fans just blow my mind sometimes. He's like, he actually typed this. Well, when we had Micah, we lost big time to the Packers in the playoffs, so it ain't no difference. Losing in the playoffs is totally different than losing in the regular season to teams like the Giants and the Bears and letting them have career days on you in the regular season. Do you get that? So, no, he didn't help us in the playoffs. But guess what now? We ain't getting to the playoffs. We ain't getting to the playoffs for a while. Unless Dak does it. The one person that you hate the most in our organization, that's the only person that can get us to the playoffs. And trust me, it is only to the playoffs. It is only, if he pulls some kind of miracle, it'll be only to the playoffs. TD, have you seen Arch Manning play yet? Are you still going on the hype train? Because this is weird. Arch Manning, I think he finally had a pretty decent game, but Arch Manning is not draftable right now, TD. He's not playing draftable football right now. So I think that's just like, if you change that to another name, maybe. It's like, come on, Today, Dak was very defeated because, of course, he didn't have when he lost CeeDee Lamb. That was a major blow to the offense, but he didn't have that look in his eye that he believed that he could do it today. You know what I'm saying? And then and he's got to have that every week. He's got to be a crazed animal every week just to win. Dak is definitely not to blame, but it was just too much. I think it was I would say this: it was too much for Dak today. It overwhelmed him, and the way the defense and it probably the way the defense was playing, it probably pissed him off. It probably pissed him off to a degree. Like, what the hell, man? We got to do this another week. But again, I feel no pity for Dak Prescott. You chose to stay here. You know how the Joneses are. You've been with the Joneses. I don't feel pity for people who made poor choices, purposely making poor choices. That flea flicker was demoralizing. It was slow. It was awkward. The running back flipped it way up in the air, and they still locked it down. Yeah, I understand. Joseph Vasquez says that he feels so bad for Dak this year. Dak's got to fight Dak will not have one easy week. He's not gonna have one easy week. Where sometimes you have those weeks where you can go in there and just do your business and come out, whatever. Dak is not gonna have any easy week because every week he's gonna have to pack. He's gonna have to put up 30, 40 points just to have a chance. No, ain't nobody giving up the season. But Dale, I don't think we were high on the season. So I don't think you can give up when you never was like, you know what I'm saying? So we're not at a stage where, we're done. We didn't give up. No. We're at a stage like, this is exactly what I saw we were. And I'm going to respond to the Cowboys the way they're acting right now. And I said that this year that I'm going to ride them the way they are. If they go down, then I'm going to treat them like they're going down. If they come up, then I'll treat them like they come up. But every week it's on them. Right now, today, they play like crap. Gilly said he was able to make a sandwich while the flea pick was happening. I know, it was just ridiculous. But yes, TD, that's why TD said that's why he's still the quarterback for Dallas. That's why I say Dak Prescott is a tool for Jerry Jones. Because Dak Prescott is the one thing that keeps the Dallas Cowboys relevant right now. It keeps them in the news. It keeps them talking about. Like I said, as soon as he threw that interception today on the fourth down, my chat blew up laughing. He is the lightning rod that brings so much attention to Dallas. He's the one who Stephen A. Smith is obsessed with, who has to talk trash. He's the one. Without him, Jerry Jones doesn't make that much money. So right now, he is like, Dak is a person that's like feeding the big evil main guy. I can't stand that. And this is too you pay me it's like my boss comes to me, gives me a raise, and tells me he's expecting great. This is a setup job. Now listen, this is what they've done to Dak Prescott. Okay, here's your money. Here's a raise, but I'm gonna take your coaches away. I'm not gonna give you good coaches. I'm gonna get rid of your defensive players. I'm gonna get rid of a whole bunch of players. It's just like it. You give him the money and expect him to do great things, and then you take all the things away from him that he needs to help him do it. And right now he's left to trying to do it by himself, and he's not gonna be able to. All right, Tyler Gatton, you've been sitting on my screen too long. Let's head over to my defense. Oh, my defense. We need to stop buying. See, I don't go to Dallas anymore. I don't mess with that stuff anymore. Yeah, I don't know. This is my next step. I've already stopped. You should my closet. You should see. I have Sean Lee's jersey in there and Van Der Esch. I've stopped buying jerseys. I barely buy. You know what I'm saying? I barely get anything, but I don't go there anymore. And this is the next level to it. I don't care. I'm not going to give my emotions to that football team. I'm not going to be like, oh, bent out of shape overnight because they put out a horrible product again this year, purposefully. This is 2 years that they purposefully put out a bad product. They knew we were not going to be as good on defense without Micah Parsons. You knew it. If you were thinking about the product on the field, you wait to the end of the year again and get rid of Parsons and get some draft picks or whatever, or you do it at the draft, get some draft picks and all that kind of stuff and have new people come in the year, and then you come in the year with your new guys that replace Parsons. We went through that whole offseason stuff with Parsons as a Cowboy, and then right before the season starts, we trade him, and then that leaves a big void for the season. It's not about Parsons. It's about our compensation for Parsons. So our compensation for Parsons is something that we're going to have to wait for and hope it is okay. You lose, no one gets paid. I like that, Gilly. You know what? This today was like, let me tell you about today. Let me turn the music up so I can tell you about today, because this is perfect. This is perfect background. This is perfect background music for it. All right, guys. Let me tell you about today. Today, at about 2:15. Today about 2:15. Let me turn that back down a little bit now. Today about 2:15 Eastern. I was feeling so good. I was over there with jokes. I was texting my friends. I was like, man, Jared Curse can't be stopped. Man, these Rams are killing these Eagles. Yeah, this is a good day. I was smiling. I was just enjoying the morning. Then I went and got some food at halftime, and I came back here and sat down. And the half, it was different. The Eagles start throwing the ball around. Things were happening, and I was like, "No, this Eagles gonna win." I said it instantly, like in the third quarter. I said the Eagles gonna win this thing, and then it just began to spiral worse and worse and worse until they win in the most miraculous way by blocking 2 kicks back to back. So my day just like, it went from a high and it spiraled down. And at that moment, I had that. You remember what I was talking about? I don't know if you remember last week I was talking about I didn't want that loser energy on me. At that point, that loser energy was on me because of those daggum Rams. And I was like, man, I hope not. And people came in my chat saying, I got this weird feeling, Kishenko. I was like, no, don't come in with that. But they were right. They were right. And it started out really bad. And we went down. And then we were able to fight back. So it gave me a little hope there. I thought we could come back and be, it's 14-14. I was like, okay, it's a reset. Nice little reset. Now let's just handle business because, we're the Cowboys and they're the Bears. We're better than them. Right? And then from that point on, spiraled down until where I'm at right now at I Don't Care Land, talking about some Chop Robinson. This one, I was so happy to get Chop. He's a strong dude, man. 6'3", 254, 22 years old, speed rusher. His speed is 88 at that end, which is awesome. Acceleration 91. Hit power is nice. He's got a lot of green stuff there. So I was so happy to get Chop, and he's already been revealed. This is great. This is great. All right. I'm not gonna show you all the. This guy, that's Drake Jackson. Again, you look at the speed, the acceleration. Another good rotational piece. I got a lot of rotational pieces for my defensive ends. So all these guys, you see, they're not that far apart except for Chop. Chop's up in the 80s, but D Jackson 74, which is really good. But Abdullah, Hampton, and Richter, they're all just speed guys. They're gonna be depth at linebacker. They're going to be on special teams. You see, Yashir Abdullah has acceleration of 95 and 90 speed, so he's a bullet out there. He's not that smart of a player. 59 awareness, so I need to hide him effectively because you can use his athletic ability, but he's pretty not smart. But him, Nick Hampton, and Richter are all the same. They're 69 overalls, and they're highly athletic. What question was it, TD? I'm sorry. Regardless of who y'all get and don't go along with Jerry Jones, they'll be out of there. Yes, of course. But sometimes that's okay. Sometimes you end up in a better place if you just cut ties with the person who tries to own you. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get that. I mean, some people are just okay with other people owning them, and oh, come on, Gilly. Nick Hampton. All right, now we got on the other side. This was a little lucky here with Lucas Van Ness because I was like, Lucas Van Ness is still there. Whoa. How is he hurt? High ankle sprain. How did he get hurt? In practice? I hope he's going to be able to play tomorrow. I've never heard of that week to week. All right. Ty Hamilton. If he's not there, I got to make some adjustments. And look at Tyler Barron. That's who will probably play. If he don't play, if Van Ness doesn't play, I'm probably going to be playing Tyler Barron. I'm probably going to do that anyway. Because they're pretty much identical. Like, Van Ness is a year older than him, but Van Ness is 86 speed, Barron's 85. Van Ness is 91 acceleration, Barron is 89. Oh, man, I don't like that. And both of them about the finesse moves around the same. And block shit around the same. Yeah. So I'm probably going to start Tyler Barron. Lord have mercy. Or maybe I start Drake Jackson over there too. 84-90. Dang, Lucas Van Ness. At defensive tackle, hold on. Is it too late this time, Dan Marino? John Franklin Myers, Devontae Wyatt, who I really like. This dude, he's got 88 acceleration. This dude right here got 86 acceleration. These two right here are nice, but this one's real nice. Wyatt. This wasn't a surprise. DJ Johnson, he's like real good. He's like real good. 89 speed, 93 acceleration. He's a bullet, and he's much better than I thought he was going to be. I had Kaiser starting because, you know, he's a rookie and all that kind of stuff. But nope, Kaiser, just sit there and get some and get your XP. Because look, Kaiser's, I mean, he's 70. Look at Kaiser. He's 70 overall, and he still will get a point at 2,800. So, yeah, Kaiser's going to be good in a minute. And my middle linebacker, I have Jihad Campbell. He's a monster. Him and Winters are there. Jihad Campbell's crazy good. And then on the other side, this guy from South Carolina, Demetrius Knight, he is a bully. He hits you so hard. You know, you see his speed and acceleration is ridiculous, but when you get to his hit power is 86, he hits you so hard. And he's a star rookie. He's an old rookie, but he's still a star rookie. Yeah. I like that guy a lot. A lot. Then Muhammad Kamara. Back up. Travis Hunter is my number 1 corner. Oh, he's been revealed too. '93 speed, 94 acceleration, 95 agility. That is, when he has the ball in his hand, that's going to be nice. He's probably another returner. I know he is. I got returners everywhere. This guy, man, I've always wanted him every year, and somebody always drafts him before me. And this year, I think they kind of forgot about him or whatever. And he is ridiculously good. I mean, yes, I'm waiting on the new GTA TD. But he is ridiculously good. I mean, look at the 87 agility, 97 agility, 95 acceleration, and 93 speed. I mean, in practice mode, it's like almost impossible to beat this dude. So I'm so happy I got Zion. Then this is my other rookie, Ben Morrison. He hasn't been revealed yet, but he's also a superstar. 92 speed, 94 acceleration, 91 agility. He's got good side to side, good hands. He's a good solid corner that's going to be a great one. So my future is going to be those two, Travis Hunter and Morrison. And actually, McCollum's going to be with me for at least 2-3 more years. And then Keon Clark's take over, who I also love. Then at free safety, Quan Martin. And then at safety, I got Jimmy Ward. He's just going to teach the new guys how to play. Sidney Brown. And this guy hadn't hit the field yet, but I can't wait till he get hit the field. He's 6'3", 230. 6'3", 230. All right, Mosh. Peace out, man. Hey, DB. DB, my game is tomorrow with A-Bomb at 1 p.m. Eastern. No. 4 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Pacific time. That's what it is. Oh, Map 2 is about to get a point, too. But I can't wait to play with this guy. Again, you see his hit power, 85. His speed and acceleration are decent. But that hit power, baby, he'll hit you. At what size is he again? 6'3", 230 pound safety. Are you kidding me? DB, don't run into that guy once I build him up. All right, it says Sergio Tacchini. I love my Sergio Tacchinis. But that's my team. That's my team. Let me look at some other guys that real quick, and then I'm gonna go into practice mode for the night. The teams that I think are good. Look at this one. This is my boy B Ford. He's been helping me like great with the league. Also, he's been absolutely awesome. But look at he's this guy who's the Texans is known to be a mad scientist and know things about the game that nobody else knows. And he does things that nobody else can do, and he puts together a monster defense. So if you look at this thing and you see the first 6 players. They're built to kill you. Okay? Christian Gonzalez, Antone Winfield, Quinyon Mitchell, Kyle Hamilton, who got the age reversal, and Kirby Joseph, and Donovan Ezerosku to put pressure on you. That's crazy, guys. That's his defense. Gun empty tray, Saint switch, gun empty, so called a helmet. Oh man, I'm gonna take a picture of that. Nope, I am. Sorry, because I am working on my I'm working on my playbook. As soon as I get off the stream. But Donovan, yeah, he's gonna kill people. You got Najee Harris, Mimbo. I mean, and look at the rookies that's on that team. Okay, Ezraku, of course, Mimbo, Eric Alamiar. I can't say his name right, but you know who I'm talking about. Oh, that's the one I was wanting. I was wanting him. I couldn't find him. Yes. Oh, I'm so mad. Oh, I was looking for this guy. Where is he on the depth chart? I'm gonna send a trade for him. I'm gonna send a trade for him. I want this guy bad. I want this guy bad. I'm sending him a trade. Hold on. I'm gonna take a picture of it so I don't forget. I'm just. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. He got me all messed up there, man. He got me all messed up. I was searching for that dude in the draft and couldn't find him anywhere. Black Eyed Peas. And then the defense. Here's the defense. Okay. Van Ginkel, superstar. Ezeraku, superstar. It's going to be ridiculous over there. Barmore, Hargrave. He got Hargrave for me. I was going for Hargrave bad. And Kalijah, him. Devin White, Colson, Gruger Hill, just speed guys, and then those corners, which are ridiculous. All right, well, that's him. So good luck. He made me mad at the draft. This guy's gone. Nolan, Connolly, Harmon. The Titans. I'm trying to remember teams that really made me mad during the draft. Bears didn't bother me. They got Nate Wiggins. That they did hurt me there. Chris Paul Jr., I was looking for him. Otherwise, it was okay. Brian Thomas. Where's the next one at? Hall. The Browns put together pretty monstrous team. They got a killer defense with Parsons, Alexander, Jonathan Taylor. But they went hard on these young ones. Yep, you see what let's see. I wanted this. These are the guys that were on my was on my board. Kenneth Grant, yes, he was. No, he wasn't. He wasn't on my board. Kenneth Grant wasn't on. Nick was high on my board. He was very high on my board. 6'3", 220. He's the same as my guy. Big corner. Big corner. Oh, if we hire Jason Garrett again as head coach, yeah, I'd be mad as good. No, I can't get mad at anything the Cowboys do anymore. I'd be like, that's very Cowboy of them, and move on. Randy Gottskin Jr. to second. I was looking for him. All right. Buccaneers, I was fine with them. Cardinals, Chargers ate me up. All draft. Chargers ate me. And look at what the age reversal did for this guy. He had Tyreek Hill. And he put Tyreek Hill back to so now he has a 21-year-old X Factor, Tyreek Hill. This is ridiculous. But he can't do anything really. I mean, he can get like physical. He can't get any better. They just bet you. We just mainly bet it to where Tyreek Hill can't die. But yeah, he killed me. I'm gonna go young too because all these guys. Mason Graham, I wanted so badly. Mason Graham, I wanted so badly. Sniped him. Mundon, I was fine with. Joe Alt, I wanted. Not badly, but he was on my list. Ozzy Trapela was on my list, but I did let him sit out there too long. I could have had him. Tyler Warren, I wanted him. Sniped. Derek Hall, I wanted him very bad. Sniped. Tyke Smith, I wanted him really bad. Sniped. Well, Quay Walker, I was looking for him, trying to get him sniped. I think that's it. I think this is the guy who sniped me the most. Yeah. Colts. This guy right here. He's my prediction of who's gonna win the Super Bowl the first season one, and he did the age reversal for Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, those corners are crazy. And he got Patrick Mahomes, Stephon Diggs, Waddle, Laporta. Yeah, he's gonna hurt people with this roster. Let me look at his rookies. None of these guys I wanted. Nope. Teddy Buchanan. Nope. I mean, yeah, but nope. Will Howard. Patrick Paul was on my. Jordan Burst. I passed on you a couple of times, though. I could have had you. I didn't mean to do that. You have Za Frazier, Darren Porter, and Siobhan Rivell. Yeah. Za, that 6'3" guy. Nice. Let me see who else. Dolphins was sniping me like crazy. Let me see who all the Dolphins was sniping me with. Jalen Walker, I wanted him. This right here, they sniped me bad with this guy. I was hoping, and I was like, Him or Travis Hunter. You know what I'm saying? That's what I went. Now Travis Hunter, he was an 84 overall cornerback, and Hairston is an 80 overall cornerback. But Travis Horner was corner. Travis was only 93 speed, and he's 96 speed. So, but Travis has better agility, better acceleration, and all that kind of stuff. So I went with Travis, but man, Hairston, and mainly because Travis can play offense, but he doesn't play offense very well. He's got Malik Neighbors, DK, that was mine, sniped. Channing Tindall, sniped. All right. Who else got me? Giants, Jets. Yeah, I don't remember nobody else doing me dirty with those few teams. But I'm happy with my team, y'all. Even though it's a 77 overall team. With yep, 77 overall. It's right there. 77 overall. All right, guys. I'll be on again. I'll be on. Yeah, exactly. He got age reversed. I will be on tomorrow at 4:00 Eastern to play my first game versus the Cowboys right here. So come check it out, but I'll leave it on the channel. And before I go, let me do this because I hadn't even seen this yet. The weekly recap. The games that's been played so far. The weekly recap. What do we have here? All right, the Giants were the command. The Giants were just in here. I didn't. Oh man, they were in the rain. Oh, look at that. That is disgusting. Joe Burrow, he won 38-28. The Giants have been playing this for a little bit. The Commanders, he's just come back. The Seahawks he's a commissioner, and the 49ers, he's in another league that I'm in also. Very good. Oh, and they had a killer game, 34-27. Trick loss. He's one of my arch rivals too. The guy who's the Seahawks. We love to beat each other. So we got Texans. Texas is one of my real friends, actually in real life. I mean, not the Texans. The Rams is a real friend of mine in real life, and the Texans are the guy. I just show you the Texans roster, and my boy hung in with him. I gotta text him and tell him this was awesome, man. He hung in with a monster. Who's next on this list? Oh, that's it. So the weekly recaps are fire. The weekly recaps are fire. But yeah, it'll be on my Stonethrower Gaming channel. Yep. All right, guys. I will see you. I might come on in the morning, talk a little bit about the Cowboys, but I don't even feel like talking about the Cowboys. Why do I don't want to talk about the Cowboys? I'm not interested. I'm not interested. All right, guys. I will holler at you guys later. It's time for me to get in there, do some work.